This video isn't just a story, it's a reflection on the cost of healing work, on the myth of always being regulated, and how I built my practice around the nervous system and how important it is. If you're a practitioner, a healer like me, or someone in the caring industry, this video is for you. When I work as a massage therapist and a healer, I tended to use it as a lifeline. When I felt like my personal life was chaotic, messy, or just in general heavy, I tended to overextend myself in work while neglecting the things that really needed to keep me going in it, which was like self-care and just listening to my body. Instead, I kept going and going and going, and this eventually led to an emotional collapse, which eventually just led me to a forced pause. And that could have been avoided if I just slowed down. I feel like in our society, we're pressured to just keep going and going, and there's a lot of shame and guilt for just resting, especially as a healer. You know, now I tell myself that I wasn't being lazy. I was actually depleted, and my body made the call that I kept ignoring. There seems to be this stereotype in a lot of healing and caring professions that you need to be calm, composed, wise, and emotionally regulated at all times. And sometimes that's not always the case. I mean, we're human. There's an emotional labor in holding space for somebody. It's energetic, it's not always physical. I mean, there's been times where I've canceled sessions because I felt dysregulated. What good would I be for my clients if I was too in my head emotionally? I teach to my clients how important your nervous system is. It should always come first, especially in my work. And I feel like I'd be a hypocrite if I ignored that part and just kept going and wasn't fully present with them. There's a quote that I say to myself, and it's like, clients don't need perfect, they need real. I also want to mention there's this capitalist push to always be producing, to monetize healing. This pressure that if we take a moment to just rest for a bit, that the money wheel will stop turning, that our competitors will do better, or that people and our clients will forget us. When really, if we really think about it, what good is that money if we're too stressed to sleep, we don't take a pause and recalibrate and re-energize, and what good is that money if we cannot relax? Speaking of slowing down and really evaluating what's important, I've been in therapy for many years, but most recently I've discovered DBT, or dialectical behavioral therapy, which has a huge mindfulness foundation. There's a lot of teachings in DBT that are related to Buddhist teachings. That's teachings of detachment, of staying present, of emotional regulation, the importance of regulating our nervous system. And a lot of those concepts have not only been helping me personally as a healer and massage therapist, but I've noticed a huge difference in my clients on the sessions. I've been hearing feedback from them saying that they felt like my sessions felt more intentional, deeper, and like they were getting a lot out of it emotionally and not just physically. Also, as I leaned into DBT more, I noticed I gravitated towards body work that was more nervous system based. So that means craniosacral, lomi lomi, which is a Hawaiian style massage that's very spiritual. I have my own lomi lomi style. Lymphatic drainage, which is used in several hospitals even to help with the movement of the lymph through the body. All these modalities do help regulate that sense of calm. So my current model of working is not only just, I don't see it just as work. It's a very personal exchange. Sustainability became a spiritual practice, not a branding angle. Fellow healers, caretakers, and givers, you're allowed to rest, to cancel, to need support. I know you want to be there for everybody, for your clients, for your family, for your friends. But I'm here to tell you that you don't always need to be on to perform. There's a difference between performing and being present. And we must know the difference. We must take care of each other. You must take care of yourself. And when we perform, it seems like we're there, but we're really not. And we know we need to take care of ourselves. Performing may look good on the outside, but if you're neglecting your inside, it's not going to last. The goal is presence and not performance. I want to share this affirmation with you that I tell myself, and that's, when you feel whole, your work becomes a sanctuary, not a sacrifice. That mindset actually bleeds into my mantra in my work of healing. And what does healing really ask us? Real healing doesn't ask us to abandon ourselves. It asks us to come home to ourselves. It tells us that healing is relational. It's always evolving. And it's reciprocity. It's a give and take. It's a balancing. That we must have balance in our lives and in relating to each other. Otherwise, again, what good are we to other people as healers, as caretakers, as givers? And when I say givers and caretakers and healers, you're allowed to be receivers. You're also allowed to give energy and love to yourself as well. If this resonates and if it feels good for you, I encourage you to check out my website. I left the link in the description box below. You can also learn about the nervous system based modalities that I do in my work. Speaking of work, I am not currently taking clients or doing any sessions at the moment, as I'm waiting to get settled in Santa Fe, New Mexico. That's it for this video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care.